A new docuseries from ESPN chronicles Chris Paul's free agency this past off-season. The first episode aired on ESPN yesterday, and with it came some revelations into Paul's thought process as he opted out of the final year in his contract with the Los Angeles Clippers and headed into the open market for his services. Particularly interesting for Celtics fans is how Paul was extremely intrigued with coming to Boston. Based on his comments while talking to Disney CEO and friend Bob Iger in Part 1 of the series, Boston was one of his top choices before going to Houston. At C.P. 3 met with mentor and friend, Disney CEO Bob Iger, to discuss options. Chris Paul's Chapter 3 debuts tonight. Pic.twitter.com/ZeroNFuncts. Paul named Houston, Boston, and San Antonio as his prime landing spots, although he had reservations about the Spurs in large part because of not knowing how much longer coach Greg Popovich will be manning the helm there. That's not the Spurs without Greg Popovich. He then turned his comments to Boston, stating that he was very interested in joining the Celtics but was unsure if the feeling was mutual. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and they got the no. One pick, Paul said. I was like, it would actually be kind of dumb for them to pay me $35 million. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I was like, they won't hurt my feelings, but at least they need to let me know if they're even interested. The Celtics were all in on their Gordon Hayward pursuit that they probably did little more than kick the tires on Paul. With Isaiah Thomas coming off of an MVP caliber season, I don't think they had interest of adding an older point guard to the team, even if he is as good as Paul. A 32-year-old player, even as good as Paul is, doesn't jive as well with the plan going forward that the Celtics are still building for the future. Case in point, the Celtics traded in Isaiah for a younger model in Kyrie Irving not long after.